Can you hear me?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Michael Stępniewski. I'm the member of the commission today, and also I am the vice president of the management board in the KDPW, close to the Warsaw Stock Exchange. And that's what I said. Good afternoon. And together with me is pani Katarzyna Rynkiewicz and pan Piotr Wielgomas.
Hello, good to see you. My name is Katarzyna Rynkiewicz. I'm the managing director at Aon Poland. This is insurance broking company. Good to meet you.
Hi, Timofej. My name is Piotr Wielgomas. I'm managing partner of Bigram. We are executive search and HR consulting company. Good to meet you.
Now, Timofej, it's the time for you. You have 5 minutes for your presentation. And please start.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Timofej Gaiworonskij, and I'm a proud student of St. John Paul II Gymnasium in Vilnius. Currently, I study in the 2nd grade, demonstrating a very high grade point average in all the subjects. I'm mostly interested in natural sciences, including mathematics, physics, chemistry, and programming. I think there is no other person who likes physics more than me. When I was 3 years old, my parents taught me how to use a TV remote control. They said I would always have Discovery Channel turned on, watching the series Extreme Engineering, How the Universe Works, How Do They Do It, and others, with great curiosity and excitement. So I became addicted to physics in my early childhood, and my passion has remained to this day. Now, not only do I go to my physics lessons, but I also join my 3rd grade colleagues in their physics lessons. Moreover, I enrolled in the courses organized by the Vilnius Gediminas Technical University and study physics independently. For example, I started reading the book Physics for Scientists and Engineers with Modern Physics, delving deeper into the world of physics on my own. However, recently, I became passionate about programming. That's why I am so interested in visiting Stanford and Berkeley universities, where co-founders of well-known services once studied. My interest in programming and everything related to technologies motivates me to stay up to date. Usually, I read different articles and blogs about Google, Microsoft, and other high-tech companies and their services. I track their actions and innovations which you come up with. However, sometimes the information is very limited, so during the trip I will try to speak to Google employees and learn everything on the site. I not only strive for knowledge, but also participate in many social activities. For example, I take part in the ecology project Harmonious School, which aims to educate students about ecological problems and the way we can solve them. I'm involved in many other projects and support activities. For example, I attended the Wolves Trail Run in the memory of the cursed soldiers. I also participate in a variety of contests. For example, I represented my school in the Physics and Mathematics Olympics. When it comes to my hobbies, I love solving different brain teases in my spare time. But the puzzle I like the most is the Rubik's Cube. My personal best single solve time is 9.74 seconds. I consider my record to be an important achievement. Now I can solve a Rubik's Cube wherever and whenever I want to. And most impressively, I can tackle any of its combinations. The Rubik's Cube is not my only hobby, but it taught me determination, patience, trained my memory, logical and spatial thinking. Moreover, advanced speed cubists think outside the box to achieve better results, so I try to apply this skill in my daily life. I use my knowledge and skills to help and cheer up other students. For example, I gave a speech about the Rubik's Cube at St. John Paul II Pro Gymnasium in 2019 and 2023. My other hobby is chess. I have been playing chess since I was 6. My grandfather taught me the basics of this game and showed me some tactics. This hobby taught me the importance of having a good plan and a clearly set goal. But I believe the most important thing I learned playing chess is the ability to admit defeat, learn from mistakes, and never give up, which I am sure will help me to succeed in all my future endeavors. Now that I joined the Duke of Edinburgh's award, I am planning to bring together a special interest group for children. Everybody would be able to join it for free and learn to play chess, solve different puzzles, or practice logical reasoning while solving logic exercises. To sum it all up, I think the key thing to remember about me is that I always try hard, never give up, and as the patron of our school, John Paul II, used to say, demand of myself even if others do not demand of me.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the last sentence too, John Paul II. It's really true. That's really true. It's very important. One of the clever sentence which I have heard. I remember it too. But my question is the first, if I may to ask the first. You are living in the European Union like we, but you are living in the other country. And I'm interested, what's from your perspective of the Lithuania? It's the biggest problem of the modern world now, in 2023 and the next years. The biggest problem of the world, from your perspective.
I think the biggest problem from my perspective is global warming, because the temperature rises and Venice can be flooded, and it is known for its culture and architecture. I think it is important to save it. So we must do something to prevent, to do something against the global warming.
Okay. The second question is, do you have plans to stay in the Lithuania, or after the university, Lithuania and abroad, do you think to live abroad in the foreign countries and develop your outside of your country now? What's your plan? What would you like to do? You're dreaming.
I would like to be an engineer, and my heart is closer to the Poland, so I would like to work and develop myself in the Poland, because my ancestors lived in the Poland, and I would like to be a part of brilliant people who came from Poland, as Maria Skłodowska-Curie.
Okay. And now the time for the question of Katarzyna and Piotr, please.
Yes, if I may, one question. I really like what you said, never give up, be patient, learn from mistakes. And I wanted to ask you about, and do you remember any of your mistake or any failure that you learned from, and how was it?
Yes, I remember some failures, but I learned from them. For example, I didn't prepare well for the contest for the mathematics contest, and I didn't repeat some topic, and it wasn't it. So now I always check everything and repeat everything to do my best.
Okay, so you've learned your lesson, yes?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, if I may add one question. During your presentation, thank you for that. You have mentioned a lot about physics, about chess, and you haven't mentioned much about social activities, friends, and sport. What about those areas? Would you like to describe a little bit this part of your life?
I wrote about social activities in my letter. That's why I didn't mention about that, but okay, I can say. So I, for example, organize some events in my school. I'm behind the scene. I'm working with lighting, with voice and other technological features, because as I said, I like programming and everything related to technologies. I also participate in historical projects. For example, I organized the contest for first grade in my school, during which we traveled to Poland. We visited Westerplatte, I think the Gdańsk, and the Museum of Copernic.
Okay. I understand that physics is one of your favorite topics. So which part of physics inspires you most?
I love whole physics because physics is everywhere, and I can't when I can't understand how something works, I try to apply physical laws to understand it. And for example, if I go to the California and visit the Golden Gate Bridge, I will try to understand how engineers applied physical laws to build it. That it was so difficult to build the biggest bridge in the world. I think it was the biggest till 1963 or something like that.
Okay. Yes, thank you very much. We know that bridge is also quite popular as a symbol in the world. So thank you for your presentation. That's all from my side.
Thank you. And 1 minute summary. Timofej, congratulations that you are in the program. I wish you to go to the San Francisco and to the United States and play well chess and Costa Rubica too, and have a good time. Thank you very much for the presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was great to meet you. Cross fingers for your future development, and all the best to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. The same from my side. Best wishes. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.